What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. For those of you new to the channel, my name is Vince Warburton and this is VW Fitness. Today we're going to follow up on a little Q&A I did over on Instagram, and as you guys can kind of see, pretty raw kind of setup today. The curtain's open. We're going to get some nice vitamin D here today. We're going to utilize the podcast mic for the audio, and we're going to keep it completely raw. You guys are going to hear the whole conversation here, no edits, no cuts, essentially is what I'm saying. So let's start this off from Golden Touch Mobile Spray Tan, I'm guessing. I don't know. List 2 pet peeves. Okay, so number 1 is cleanliness. Okay, I'm a clean freak. Okay, when I spill like a little bit of protein on the table here when I'm doing a review or a pre-workout, it bothers me. It really does. I'm not OCD. I'm not like, oh gosh, I got to get a vacuum and vacuum this up. I just kind of wiped it off, like, I'll be honest. But like, I do vacuum, obviously, the carpet, consistently. So I would say cleanliness would be 1, and 2 is buffering. Okay, buffering. What are you talking about, Vince? Talking about, when you're watching Netflix and then like it stops and then you get like the twirly, right? No one likes that. Yeah, it's so annoying. We live in a world where like we rely so heavily on the internet, and it's so fast now, but now it's like servers and all these other like technical reasons why things are not so fast. But yeah, that's very annoying. Roanwinch, you should do live at-home quarantine workouts for people to follow at home. Okay, so I'm going to preface this answer with 1, I think it's absolutely unacceptable that a lot of fitness influencers on Instagram, YouTube, whatever, I'm going to just say it. I think it's absolutely absurd that in this time where we should all be coming together, they're trying to exploit, in a sense, in my own word, trying to sell at-home workouts. Look, guys, these are seriously unprecedented times. And I just feel like right now we should all come together. Like literally everyone in the entire world is dealing with this. And it's unheard of, and I just, it's so frustrating. Like, and I get it. I really do. I understand that like they're trying to make $1 to keep themselves afloat. And I'm more than happy to support that. I just feel like it goes a long time. This is the same sort of conversation I've had about people that try to sell their programs before this quarantine, before any of this. And they're trying to sell, workout programs and personal training. And they really just like rip people off. Like, I just don't believe in it. I feel like you can find at-home workouts for free. There's plenty of apps out there that are free. There's plenty of online YouTube videos that are free that you can learn and how to do good workouts, right? Just think about this. Workouts are like, calories in, calories out, that kind of idea, right? Exercise is exercise. Get your heart rate up, go walk around the block, a couple blocks, run, whatever you have to do to get that exercise and get your body moving, get your heart rate up. That's my personal take on it. I have to preface it because I've seen it happen over the last 4 weeks, just nonstop. And look, I will say this. If you're doing a workout program and you're selling it or you're asking for donations, and that money, 100% of it, is going towards a cause to help people, different story. I have no problem with that. I find it really hard for me to be supportive of people that are trying to utilize their influence to make $1 during this difficult time for everybody in the entire world. Look, we always talk about this. Like, what would happen if the world were to just pause? Just stop. You're looking at it. Like, we are literally in that moment right now where things have pretty much stopped. Business is stopped. We are not driving all over the place. We are not ants running around, the mound. We're literally like, stop. So in terms of me doing at-home workouts, so I follow the Shred app. It is available on the Apple App Store. It is free. Okay, I believe they're still doing a free deal with all of their body weight workout training programs. Okay, which is great, at-home workouts. So I'm pretty sure you can download it for free. Like I said, you can check out their home workouts. I ended up paying for the subscription after I did a review of this app, and they didn't send it to me for free. They didn't give me a discount code. I paid like I think $100 or $80 for a year. And that's what I've been using before this quarantine, during this quarantine, and that's what I still continue to follow to this day. And I probably will continue to follow moving forward. So I have thought about it. The biggest issue for me is, do I want to hop on a Instagram Live or IGTV or YouTube and basically work out for an hour with you guys? I think it's different to train live, which I might consider doing, but I'm not really trying to be a personal trainer for anybody. Um, uh, Rather than like trying to work out with the camera with you guys at home, I think it's just difficult, and it would be very time consuming for both of us. In terms of like, my rest periods are potentially maybe longer. You need longer. You need more time, and I'm going too fast, etc. So if I were to do any sort of live, I think it would be more of like a training program, like follow along with me. I'll show you how to do the exercises, that sort of thing. I think that's more feasible in terms of you guys getting the best benefit out of doing something like that. But I have not decided whether or not I'm going to do that. It's kind of still up in the air, 50-50 right now. I mean, I'm still trying to set up as much as I can downstairs for as cheap as possible to try to, get some sort of workout going. So that's kind of my answer there. Stay tuned to the Instagram, stay tuned to the YouTube, and I'll keep you guys posted. Mige_89. Prior to all this craziness, did you get to check out Austin some once you moved there? So we moved to Austin, January 20th, 21st. We drove across, did it in 2 days, stopped in El Paso on the way. And yeah, we pretty much got here, and I wanted to hit the ground running in terms of work. We had just gotten back from Paris, from France. And, I just, was ready to get to work. So, I think I was in and out of town a fair amount for February. And then obviously once March came, that's when things started locking down. I think I worked the first weekend in March, and then that was my last show. And then I went to take this full-time job and got now furloughed, understandably so. So kind of. We got to see a good amount. I mean, we went to a Texas baseball game. They were playing Boise State. Go BSU. They ended up losing that really bad. I'm originally from Boise. That's why we went. They haven't had a baseball team in like 30 years. So that's why we went and checked that out. That was their first opening game. So we went to a Texas game, which was great. First athletic thing. We've checked out Rainy Street, Dirty Six, kind of the bar, social areas, I would say. Food-wise, I posted this before, but we've been to Franklin's Barbecue, probably like one of the most popular barbecue joints here in the Austin area, or Texas overall, I guess you could say. Absolutely fantastic, by the way. It's really, really good. So we haven't done a ton of food. I mean, we've done Torchy's and we've done, Chewy's and some of the Tex-Mex restaurants here. Now that, things are in quarantine, we really haven't done too much of that. We really haven't been able to like go out to Lake Travis or anything, because obviously everything's closed. Summer's right around the corner, so hopefully we can all get through this, and things will open up and we can all feel safe and go back outside and hit the lake and check out all these cool things that we've heard about in terms of Austin. So I would say we've seen a decent amount for really only be able to explore, I would say maybe 3.5 weeks, just because I've been in and out of town since we moved here. So definitely like it here, though. Loving the weather. Can't say enough good things about Austin. When and why did you originally start working out? Okay, so I started working out, and this comes from A_Sancheesy. I started working out, probably about 9 years ago. Yeah, 9 years ago, something like that. Yeah, 9 years ago, I think, or maybe 8 years ago, something like that. So I basically had just gotten out of a long-term relationship. During that time, I wasn't very healthy during that relationship. When it ended, I was pretty depressed, pretty sad. And I pretty much spent 2 weeks and just tried to like sulk, be depressed, And then I was like, I need to get my life back on track. I need to clean up my diet. I need to figure out how to work out. And I went to bodybuilding.com. I've talked about this before. And went to Jim Stepani's Shortcut to Size. It was a free program. I didn't have any money really at that time, and I followed it. And I followed the diet, and I literally was eating chicken, rice, and broccoli, I remember, like 6 times a day, doing that whole thing. And I lost a ton of weight. I got pretty jacked, and then I was obviously trying to put on size, and then kind of, this back and forth kind of thing. So fast forward, 8-9 years later, look where I'm at now. I love fitness, and throughout high school and middle school and my schooling years, I wasn't really like athletic. I would say I wasn't really like jacked or working out really in that capacity. I was pretty much just a skinny twig, and I never thought I would really gain weight. Obviously, I've gained weight now and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, I wanted to work out to like get lean, to get in shape. Obviously, like meet girls and look better, feel good about myself. So that's why I started, and then after that, I just kind of fell in love with it. And I mean, like I've said before, exercise and fitness you can do anywhere. I think it's so important, for your overall well-being and health, especially as we tend to sit all day or work at a desk. Like we need to get activity. Like I look at other countries that, they walk every day to work, or they use public transit. Yeah, they walk a ton. I look at how we live, and it's like, no, we don't walk a ton. We drive a ton. And so yeah, I mean, I think just physical exercise in general. It doesn't have to be high intensity, but getting some exercise is definitely healthy, and that's why I kind of started. Get healthy, look better, get lean. At Black Alpha Supplements, have you tried our supplements before? I have not, but would love to collaborate, work on something together. Feel free to, DM me. What is your least favorite supplement company and why? Okay, so I would say my least favorite off the top of my head is Old School Labs and their pre-workout. And it's not necessarily Old School Labs that I'm not a huge fan of. It's the fact that I kind of got duped, I feel like, by Amazon a little bit. Amazon reviews for that are like 4 stars, I think. They might even be 4.5. And so I bought it, for review, and I just was so underwhelmed. Flavor, I remember, wasn't that great. I think it's the blueberry lemonade is what I got. And yeah, I just was really underwhelmed for something like that. I trust Amazon, to buy products, and the majority, I would say 98% of the time, the reviews speak for themselves. Like everything I've bought that's 4 stars has been great. It's worked out really, really well. But yeah, I just was really disappointed there. I wouldn't say that Old School Labs itself is a bad company. Or like I don't like them as a company. I just feel like that was probably the most underwhelming product I've done a review on. And I've obviously talked about a lot of different pre-workouts. The only other thing I can say on this in terms of least favorite companies is any company that does any sort of prop blend. I really don't even like reviewing prop blend pre-workouts, pump formulas, whatever. I don't think it's right. I feel like you should be completely honest and open with your formula. People are going to try to rip you off. People are going to try to steal your brand or your supplement formula. But look, it's about the company and who you are and how you present yourself and how you market yourself and how you reach out and you connect with your customers. So, we can sit here all day and argue it, but I just prop blends, and I've talked about prop blends on the channel. Here's a prime example right here. Prop blend, USP Labs. I think it's made by, I can't remember who it's made by now. But yeah, not a huge fan of this prop blend thing. They do tell you how much caffeine is in it, which is great. But, giving me this proprietary blend of 12,435 milligrams, not a huge fan of that. I just feel like people and companies should be completely open, even if, labels are labels, etc. At least give us some semblance of what the formula is or what it's allegedly is, and let me make my own informed decision based on what you're giving me and if it works for me. So, yeah. When are you going to collab with that funny YouTube OppermanFitness from OppermanFitness? Yeah. So, I've actually been in touch with OppermanFitness for a while now, for a little bit. And we've talked about doing a collab because obviously he's done some collabs before with some good friends of mine, Review Bros specifically. And, honestly, I've been trying to do it. I would love to do it. I think right now is a difficult time for us to try to do a collab. There's just not a lot of product right now, okay? Companies are not wanting to send product out for free to supplement review channels. and I understand. Look, we're all trying to save money right now, and we don't know when this is all going to end and when things are actually going to bounce back and how long that might take. It could be a month, it could be 3 months, it could be a year, it could be even longer. Who knows? I mean, I definitely want to do that collab here soon. I know we've talked about a certain product. I won't really disclose which one it is. It's a very simple product, and if we could get our hands on it, then I would love to do the review and collab. If not, hopefully something else comes along the way that we can both talk about and review together. Look, I'm always open for collaborations with any supplement review channel, really with any YouTube channel. If it's fitness related, obviously I want to put it on the channel, and if it's not, then obviously that's a whole different conversation. But more than happy to collab with anybody. I think it's important that we all help each other. I think we're a very small group of people that are trying to bring the most honest, informed reviews, and I think that's the biggest thing I can say about a lot of these people that I like to connect with, is that they're very honest and they're very open. And some companies don't like that. You know what? We're going to keep on doing what we do, and we're going to keep being honest, and we're going to keep trying to tell our viewers and keep them informed of what our personal thoughts are, which companies to look at and which ones to maybe stay away from. Obviously, at the end of the day, we all have our own opinion and we can all do what we want, but hopefully we can give you some educated information in terms of why we think you should go with this company or maybe don't go with that company. So yeah, guys, aside from that, no other questions. Obviously, like I said, the channel is still growing in terms of Instagram. YouTube is growing. Ad revenue is down. I'll just talk about anything like that. If you guys want to know anything like that, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. More than happy to answer any sort of questions. I'll tell you straight up, like what I'm making this month. Like I can tell you, it's like less than half of what it usually is. Okay. Times are tough. Times are really tough. I think the most important thing to do is try to, just relax and stay calm and try to work out. Try to get some exercise every day, whether it's just walking around and getting your 10,000 steps, or you're able to do some sort of like body weight workout. I highly encourage you guys to do that. I think it's a good way to relieve a lot of stress, especially as we're all pent up inside and staying home. So again, thanks guys for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe and bell for notifications. Yeah. Thursday's video is going to be another protein review, I believe. And then next week we'll have the Build Fast formula, pump formula, pre-workout or whatever, non-stim pre-workout review on Monday. And then after that, not too sure what will be on the docket for next Thursday. But stay tuned, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. See you guys here soon.